Theater of the Mind podcasts are intended for mature audiences. Listener discretion is advised. Content warnings can be found in the podcast description. Welcome to Theater of the Mind presents Retribution. My name's Mike. I'm your Dungeon Master. This is episode number 66. This week's question from the Ultimate RPG Campfire Card Deck by James motto is, if you were less committed to your ideals, what do you think would be different about your life?
I still think we just did this question.
Hi, my name is Amanda, and I am playing Mel Kelly.
Hi, Mel.
Hi!
Hi, Mel.
Mel couldn't be less attached to her ideals because she doesn't have any. She's just sort of a go-with-the-flow kind of a gal.
I think Mel is finding her ideals the longer we go.
Exactly. So if we're going to talk about how her life would be different if she'd had ideals that she was already following when this whole apocalypse thing happened.
She would have read the terms and services.
She would have read the terms and services, but she probably wouldn't have gone along with these complete strangers to go save the world. So her life would be drastically different.
We're all lucky that she was influenced by us.
She was easily influenced.
Like, you guys are going to do this thing?
Okay. Well, all right. That sounds fun.
If not for you,
if not me, then who?
Would have one hell of a follower.
Yeah, right. So, if Mel had actually had really solid, solidified ideals, she would absolutely not be on this wild little adventure.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
I'm Jeremy. I play Elliot Brandybane. And if Elliot Brandybane weren't as tied to his ideals, he would probably have a number of people that liked him more. And he would probably hate himself and would not sleep well at night. Because the entire idea of being wishy-washy and going whichever way the wind is blowing at that moment offends him on a deep, abiding level.
I feel personally attacked.
For the exact opposite answer.
Hey, that's Elliot. I don't know what to tell you.
Sometimes it's fun to just see what happens without actually planning it in advance.
Hi, I am Bernal. I play Ulnok Vaga Johnson. So it might be hard to tell, but Ulnok does have ideas. And they don't necessarily involve just decapitating people for the fuck of it, right? Like, it's fun. He didn't realize it would be. It was kind of a shock. But if he was not in his chaotic way, like a good person, and he was lined up with his ideals and he like didn't really have any, I don't think he would be helping you guys. But I also don't necessarily think he'd be helping anybody. Probably be drinking a lot and just murdering. He would just be like a drunk Ted Bundy. Like, I don't know what else. Or like, you know, like, I don't know. It would not.
Drunk asshole.
It wouldn't be good. Yeah.
You would be a Richardson boy.
Yes. But would anybody have decapitated me? I don't know. I feel like I might have been smart enough to pull that one off.
Swing that.
Yeah, it's like you're so tall. It's really hard. You got to start at the knees.
That might have gotten you square in the gut, though.
Yeah.
They got to cut you down to the knees, and then when you're at height, then you just
no, absolutely. Cut the oak from the bottom, not the top.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to chop wood. You can't go to the top.
Hello, I'm Downs, and I played James O'Brien. And I don't think James really had ideals prior to this either, because he literally just went from town to town stealing shit, getting caught, and then moving to the next town. So if James still didn't have ideals, he probably would have stolen a lot of stuff and then dipped by now. Feel like saving the world? What has the world ever done for me? I'm out.
So we've made you a better person.
Yeah.
In a
You're
weird,
welcome.
sick, twisted
You could
way,
say I've been
we've
remade.
all made each other better people.
Yes. I was a joke I was going to get to. It's,
I'm now green with envy.
You know, shroom be with you, but you know.
Remade in God's own image?
Yeah.
Is God a mushroom now?
He's a fun guy.
Yeah. His name's Gus. Fun Gus.
Fun Gus.
Sorry.
No, yeah.
Speaking of people rubbing off on other people, apparently we've all been hanging around Downs too much.
inevitable. We spend far too much time together.
Right.
I failed to see this as a bad thing.
I don't see the problem.
I'm Kasey. I play Emery Lee. And
We did all introduce ourselves, by the way.
thank you. I did catch that this time, actually. I was paying attention to it this time.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
There is, like, just from a kind of from a storytelling point of view, I do think Emery's ideals is partially what has kind of pushed all of us onto this quest to begin with. Like, a little bit. Maybe not entirely. All of you, too, obviously.
Elliot's doing this because he had zombies on his lawn.
Yeah. Get the fuck off his property so he can enjoy his goddamn property.
Yeah.
Happity, get off my property.
We did have a good long stretch of time where we were all very content at Elliot's ranch just to, like, chill in our corner of the world. Like,
That's true. It lasted like 2 episodes.
yeah.
That's true. We did hang out for a while.
I think that's everything about Emery's life would be different if she did not cling so strongly to her ideals. Like, she would not be here. She would not have quit school. She would not have, like, lived any part of her life that makes her who she is. So,
That's fair.
You would have some dragon plate.
Yeah.
exactly. We would have tasted dragon meat.
100% I'd have ate some of that. Okay.
Like,
So what the fun?
we might not have stayed to save Carson. We might have just gotten the fuck out of there immediately, you know? Like,
This looks like awful. Let's get the fuck out of here.
like there's so much of what Emery does that is just strictly not self-serving in pretty much this entire quest. So,
Fair?
like, I don't think she'd be here at all if she was not.
So this whole
She would still be in Fort Morgan. Let's put it that way. She would have stayed in Fort Morgan if she was not so tight to her ideals.
So this whole quest is really the most epic version of Get Off My Lawn from Elliot.
Get off my lawn.
Tar, you get off my lawn.
I think this is the first time Emery's
evil
felt like her
overlord
life's had
kids
meaning.
anyway.
Bunch of deadbeats on my lawn.
Slackers, get a job.
Get a job. Cut your hair, you hippie. That's his skin, Elliot. He's a zombie. That's an undead person.
They can't help walking like that.
Pull your pants up.
Jacob is currently learning what his ideals are
Same.
through a
Join-
wild
Just very, like,
smorgasbord,
nine, right?
Join the club,
charcuterie board,
kiddo.
if you will, of options of what morality can be.
He could not have more varied influence
No
on
shit.
his life at this moment.
Yeah.
With that said, we did give him the option. If he'd wanted to go with a Moritar, we would have let him.
Would we have?
I'm not so sure that's true.
I feel like that's wholly
That sounds
inaccurate.
like
I feel like
We asked him.
I feel like we've killed many
We
a person
didn't
to avoid
ask
that.
if he
from
wanted to
happening.
go with a Moritar.
We asked if he wanted to come with us.
With the alternative being that he was going to be captured by a Moritar.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like we had a different safe place for him. Like, I sort of assumed that
Yeah.
the, like,
No, you're not wrong, but
not in so many words, but it was
Yeah.
implied.
does that count? I don't know if that counts.
For what?
For asking him, I don't know if that counts.
Oh, yeah.
Do
He's content with where he's at.
you want to go with the scary evil man?
For us.
Or do you go? You want to go?
Why
with the
don't you want to
slutty?
go with the scary evil man? All right.
Or the chaos goblins. Here's your options.
Do I have
I
any
think-
different ones? Yeah.
I think we ought to do a bonus content one-shot series where that's the voice he uses for his character.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and go with I rolled a 19. Tell me what you rolled so you
Oh,
can
God,
tell us
please
what
don't
you
roll
rolled.
Spinny, 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 spinny,
Please
spinny,
don't roll a
stop.
19.
That's fucking, what'd you roll?
19.
Okay.
Oh, haha.
15.
11.
I got an 8.
5.
I nailed it.
19?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aha.
That makes sense.
You
It's
know
your
what?
episode.
Okay.
Technically speaking, you were actually there the whole time.
That's true.
It's a really easy recap.
Yeah, but we know my recap skills need some polishing.
That from anyone else's perspective would be great. It's just like we met Ulnok's kid.
Yeah.
Then we easedropped.
Actually,
And
you
then
know
we
what?
left.
I'm dying to know what you got out of last episode.
All right.
Fair.
So, we went to Cincinnati. Then we had to kind of, so I can't remember where we started, but we weren't in Cincinnati. We made our way down to Cincinnati.
Correct.
We went through some little podunk towns,
Correct.
but we got closer to Cincinnati, and it all started to kind of look the same. And then we're like, how are we going to find your daughter? And then everybody's like coming up with a plan. And then Mel's like, don't you have her address? And Ulnok's like, I'm retarded.
I have mailed her letters.
You are correct. I do. Let's do that. And then we started asking a whole bunch of people where this place is. And by committee, because we don't have maps or GPS or anything else to get us there. So we started talking to people to find this apartment complex. I horribly described where I saw the tower, the Citadel. I said it was far enough away for me to know that it was big, but not close enough to me for me to not see the top, which apparently is a terrible fucking description. It made sense to me in my head when I said it.
You added extra words into it just here.
I tried
far
to
enough
recap.
away that you could see it, but close enough that you could still see it.
Yeah. That was the original.
That's what I
version.
said?
Yeah.
All right, that's a terrible
I know what you were
description.
trying to say, but that is in fact what you said.
So I was trying to say what I said before that.
That's why we were laughing at you.
That's a nonsense statement.
So it was close, but like far. What?
Yeah.
Are you high right now? Yes. Anyway. So we eventually found our way to this apartment. And while we're sitting there looking at the apartment going, is this the right one? Ulnok's daughter speaketh to him.
Spake.
Spaketh? Spoketh.
No, just spake.
Spake.
The spake
Spaking.
there.
She
Anyway,
said,
I'm-
hi?
Yes. She said, Dad. And Ulnok went,
And then we helped.
yes. They sure did. They
We
helped make it 1,000 times worse and much more awkward.
And
And
we
they were
said
like, hey.
we helped.
Yeah. And then after a little
counts.
bit of talking with Emily, we were like, hey, can we get the fuck off the road? Because there's scary tax collector people that we didn't know were scary tax collector people. We just thought they were these scary looking burly men on giant Clydesdale-like black horses. So anyway, we wanted to get off of the main street and somewhere away from the scary horse people. I don't like how I said that. Anyway,
Those are called Sentai.
so we go upstairs to the 13th floor because of course, it's on the 13th floor. And then we talk to Emily, Ulnok's daughter, for a little bit, let her know why we're here. And then she's like, Mom's gonna be home soon. And Elliot, while we're speaking, goes, hey, maybe we shouldn't all be here because we're making this 1,000 times more awkward than it should be. And Mel's like, no, we can do this. It's going to be great. It's working out because she's having a hard time reading the room. And it wasn't, it's just the way it was. And then they kicked everybody out. And then they started eavesdropping on the rest of that conversation, continuing to make it extraordinarily awkward and uncomfortable for my daughter.
It was not going to be less awkward.
It wasn't.
We're
It
not
wasn't.
there.
It was painful. It was hard.
We lightened the room.
We were breaking the awkward silences.
with making it more awkward. We broke the awkward silence with awkward noises.
Just put the awkward meter, just tip the scales all the way. Eventually it'll even out. You know what I mean?
If you break the scale, then it's fine, right?
I mean, we are planning on breaking it.
But
Feel it
it
in
was
scales.
much better if the scale was broken because your friends were awkward
Yes.
and not because
Not
you
just-
and your
not
daughter
just
were
me.
awkward.
Yeah.
Because then it became a
Yeah.
you and her
See, we
against the
deflected.
weird
You're
people you
welcome.
hang out
Yes.
with. We help.
Yeah, it's fair.
We friends, we help.
Probably we help. It did lighten the mood at least. But Ulnok was afraid to leave his daughter alone in a room because he's terrified that something bad is going to happen to him or she's going to happen to her. She's going to get taken. So kind of asked if we could go wait down in the lobby together. That way everybody's kind of all hanging out. We go wait down in the lobby, waiting for Ma. Ma shows up. She's cool until she sees Ulnok, and then she's a cuntosaurus. So, yeah.
It's just one of the 2 words we're not allowed to say.
Yeah, you've hit 2 of them.
I'm sorry.
Twitch is pretty loose.
So,
Me
Royal Mega Bitch Face.
That one's fine.
But yeah, so
For Twitch.
yeah, that didn't go well. If Ulnok had ever gone to therapy, he probably would have handled this immediate conversation better than he did, but he didn't handle it well, and she immediately got mad and then went and tried to take her daughter away from Mel, who was showing her the highlights and probably a coloring book or two. I don't know. Anyway, yeah.
Was I supposed to know word searches had clues?
15-year-old was helping Mel
So,
solve the puzzles.
yeah. It's like, no, it's the blue one. You got to do the blue one.
Emily's over here going, and you got into college?
Yeah, those weird
Dude, I
squiggles.
graduated.
The weird squiggles
Twice.
at the bottom of the page. If you flip them over, those are the answers.
Well, I knew that. But cheating's, you're not supposed to cheat.
Obvi. But yeah, with a lucky persuasion roll, we calmed Kay down. Kaylee? We calmed Kaylee down, Ulnok's ex-wife. Yeah, and at least she's calm for now. It's not great, but she's calm-ish. And we're gonna stay.
With us on
Yeah.
our current plan.
She's willing to wait. She's currently somewhat on board with the plan to get him out of here if we can figure this out. But we have to wait for Brad to get home, which honestly, okay, not that big of a deal. As long as this fucking guy comes home, I'm worried about that part. But, so we're staying close in an apartment, either right across the way or next door. It's very close.
Yeah, right next door.
Right? So, and that's as far as I can recall where we left off. We're going to be waiting for Brad. Hopefully he comes back. If he doesn't come back tonight, we will go find Brad. Hopefully in good shape and health. And likely not dead. And hopefully not brainwashed.
And hopefully not undead.
Also that. Undead would be very
There's
bad.
a lot of new ways to find people.
Yes.
Most of them suck.
Oh, no!
We
Like,
could find him alive.
all sorts of
Yay! We could
conditions.
find him dead. Boo. We could find him undead. Ultra boo.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, we gotta kill you dead.
Say, oh nope, he's coming back.
Actually,
as
we
a
had
zombie.
to kill him twice.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
have
know
to
if you
kill him
saw.
twice. Oh, his hand's back to life. We're gonna
He
have to
went
just-
evil, and then we killed him, and then we had to kill him again. God damn it!
You won't stay down. Perfect. So yeah, that's where you are. You are next door in an apartment.
Guys, they have sodas.
That's a brilliant fucking cover. That was so good.
Room temperature soda. Ugh.
By the way, the black horses that the guards are riding would be destriers.
Yeah, those destriers.
Yeah,
I would
Clydesdales
see
are
this.
not black.
Yeah.
They could also be Pertrons, which would be about the same size as Clydesdales, is black, but that's a little too big to ride. But the destriers are the big ones that they used, the knights in armor. They're still very large horses, but they're a little more rideable size. Yeah, those Pertrons and Clydesdales
That
are
is a big damn horse.
massive.
Yeah.
They're so big.
These are definitely monsters.
And they are
Yeah.
fucking pretty.
Generally, they're
God, they're
not.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
generally the
There's
big
Black
draft
Beauty,
horses
isn't it?
aren't ridden.
From the
They're,
books? Or no?
Oh yeah, they're so broad. We would never want to
Okay.
ride them.
Oh god, no.
Yeah.
Sorry,
We
that picture just made me
like our hips to be intact.
Destrier, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure that's how to pronounce that. That's how it's spelled.
I think it's Destrier.
It could be
Probably
Destrier,
French.
could be
Yeah.
French.
It is French.
Hey.
Destrier.
Destrier.
Yeah, so you are next door opening sodas.
Yeah.
Sitting on a couch for the first time in like 3 months. This is fluffy.
I kind of want to sit out in the hallway and make sure that nothing happens.
Yeah, I had this
We could
awkward feeling you were
leave
gonna
the
be like
door
sleeping
open.
in front of the door or something.
You know,
I
you
mean,
could
I
you could
think-
sleep closest to the wall to their apartment. So if you hear a scream, you could just Kool-Aid man your way through the door.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here.
Do you think it would be inappropriate to like roll out the bedroll on top of the neighbors' beds? I mean, they're not gonna need them anytime real soon.
I don't think so.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna get in their sheets. That's weird.
They're probably fresh if they went on vacation.
If they're the
Well,
kind
Ulnok,
of
if you're
people who
gonna do
change
that,
their
I
sheets
recommend
before
that you
they
mark
go
the
on
studs
vacation.
so you
My
know where to
family
get them.
does.
Mine
Because
too.
then they come home for fresh sheets.
Yeah, no, mine too, but not everybody does.
Not
Yeah.
everybody.
Roll for shit.
Roll for sheets.
That'd be
Okay.
real funny if you tried doing that Kool-Aid manning your way through a wall and you hit a fucking stud.
That's why I recommend you mark them before,
Yeah.
just in case. If you decide
Oh
to
no!
do
Oh no! Oh yeah!
No, I mean, like, we could leave the front door of the apartment open. We don't have to be closed in here. And we can take watches still. Like, I think we
Oh,
should.
yeah, we
I definitely
absolutely
think we should
should.
take watches. I don't feel like we're in.
I was told not to steal, so I can't take watches anymore.
Wow,
They
James, you're
could be
getting
a hot commodity. Maybe you should start.
you're getting desperate at this whole breaking the awkwardness, aren't you?
Hey, if they're analog and they still
After
work,
all of that, I have so many stupid jokes.
Did you see me hold back?
I know. I could
I
hear
bit my
your
tongue
teeth
so-
grinding while we were all eavesdropping.
They keep opening the door and I can't walk through.
sorry, Ulnok, if we made things worse. But
I don't know if that was at all possible, but thank you for being here at least. Because
Well-
if I'd have came alone, this would have went fucking horrendous.
Well, we don't want to make it bad for your daughter. Now,
Yeah.
your ex-wife, I've got an ex-wife, Martha. She hates my guts way worse than Kay apparently hates yours because she didn't throw anything at you. So, at
Okay.
least there's something there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was there a restraining order on you?
No, but she's a pretty damn good shot and made it pretty clear.
I should have known. We don't do
Need no court.
lawyers.
Why get the government involved?
Right.
She was still married to Elliot.
She didn't believe in divorce. She's a crazy woman.
There's only one other recourse if you don't.
The only other recourse is called recoil.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, then let's watch order.
I will take second because I always do that.
Third.
Fourth.
I would happily take first.
Yeah, you're wound up. I don't think you can
Yeah,
sleep.
I'm
right
not
now.
going to sleep for a while.
Ulnok.
does anyone need company?
Jaime.
You should be at his fluffy bunny.
You probably should.
Okay.
That is a weird.
Ulnok.
That is a weird. I feel
Ulnok,
like we
Emery,
need a different
Jaime.
code word.
And then Elliot.
Well, you knew what I meant.
I know what you meant, but that's not what I thought.
I don't think
I
they're
did not hear the joke.
I don't.
It wasn't. It was just the.
Mel said
Over
that
last
that,
time.
Just
that
the
M
phrasing.
should be his fluffy bunny.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Anyway.
Cuddle time.
No, I don't see that going well.
Can I be Little Spoon?
I don't think that's physically possible.
Yeah, I'm like,
She
I
might
don't.
be tall enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say
not
everyone's pretty
small.
small.
She's like 6'1".
Oh, right. I forgot you got a growth spurt.
Yeah.
She might be more big spoon than backpack.
Yeah.
Like, shit, man, if you really needed it, but it's going to be awkward for both
It's
of
gonna be
us.
really involved.
No one's gonna enjoy it, but I'll try.
Everyone needs a cuddle buddy.
I can offer you a good hug. How does that sound?
Acceptable.
Oh, fun.
I will give you back your hammer.
I'm gonna need that for, and just in case, everybody calm down. I'm not gonna fly off the handle immediately. For now, yeah, I got it. And if danger happens, you'll know. You'll hear a lot of stuff. You'll hear a lot of things.
It will not be subtle.
I don't think we need to worry
Wild
about
magic sorcerer
sleeping
and
too much.
barbarian.
It will not be subtle.
Unless you turn all of us into potted plants, we'll know.
I make no promises.
Right.
In which case,
That's
we're all
fair.
going to be in a vegetative state.
Yeah.
So.
He's so wild.
I was
You
gonna
go to
say,
bed with some weird fucking people next door to you now. and
Not
then-
plants.
Boom!
What the fuck
I was
happened
gonna
over
say,
here?
there's probably a reason why Mel does not want to take watch with Emery, namely because every time Emery goes off, Mel gets caught in
Yeah,
crossfire.
for some reason, you were always standing next to me every single time.
Poor Mel, dude. It's either that or she's in the splash zone of every
Yeah.
kill I have.
Yeah, you're in the splash zone of either blood or magic.
Yeah, no, it's true. I think I probably take more accidental psychological damage from the two of you than I actually dole out.
Yeah, you were encountering stuff that there is not therapy for.
No. For sure.
I'm sorry, I can't help but picture the group in the apartment, and then from way down the hall you hear decapitation. And we go, oh shit!
Ah,
we don't.
God damn it!
Son of a.
Ulnok, we're coming.
Because that is his battle cry.
Sorry.
Beautiful. All right, Ulnok Emery.
Yes.
'Tis your watch. Describe. You're in a building in the dark.
Right. That's right.
This place did not come with torch sconces. There are some. We'll say the whatever name I said. Apartment has some candles of the fragrant varietal.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely had like emergency flashlights, but
I'm assuming batteries don't work.
I have a light spell. We're fine.
Yeah, that's fair. At least
Do
we
you
can
cast
see.
that
Yeah,
at
yeah,
the
yeah.
end of the flashlight?
That would be funny. Just cast the light
You
spell
cast it
on
on
the
the bulb.
flashlight.
On the bulb.
Yeah.
Oh, that would mess people up.
I think I would, if I was gonna do that, I would do like a lantern because I don't want a directional light. I want something that's actually gonna
Fair.
like light up the room. But I mean, I think honestly, like we
Just
might be spending some time in the apartment, but I think keeping watch is mostly like out in the hallway.
Yeah,
So
I'm like glued to that door. Want to make sure
Yeah.
nothing's coming near it. I don't want to hear noises.
and every so often, stick your head down the stairwell and listen.
Yeah.
And then
nice.
back. But I think it's a fairly like. I don't know. I mean, maybe there's a couple of like awkward starts for conversations, but it's also like it's apartment hallways at night don't feel like a place to have conversations.
Yeah, they're
Right.
creepy just in general.
It's one of those liminal spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the nice thing is, this is one of those apartment buildings that is more glass than not.
Okay.
To where you can very clearly see the entire stairwell from outside. Right? It's all glass.
Cool.
It's got some of that anti slight tinting on it. You know, that like vaguely reflective stuff.
I see. Yep.
Which normally at night sucks because you can't see outside because the brightest light's inside. But you don't have much light inside, so you can see outside quite comfortably. Go ahead and give me perceptions.
Why that one?
Because that's the
Well,
one for
you know what?
noticing
Give me
shit.
a performance. I'll knock.
Performance?
Shake it.
Just to do it different? That one had a +4 to it. There we go.
Is that what I think
not-
it is?
Mhm.
Great, but it's better than my passive. 14.
1. You see fuck all.
Fuck all. All right.
Okay. For real, what's your perception?
Oh, then
I
it's
was
a
kidding.
10 minus 1, 9.
What's your passive? Is a 10.
It's a 9.
9. Roll your passive.
My passive is a 10.
Okay. Dope. Y'all.
Team passive.
Woo!
You're actively patrolling, but noticing nothing.
Noticing nothing.
The awkward vibes
God,
are too
why do
strong.
I even stand watch, guys? I don't notice anything. All right.
What we should do is we should give one of us advantage instead of both of us rolling.
That's, yeah. I don't know how to do that.
Well, we're both on watch. It's providing the help action.
Like assisting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just say I'm giving her advantage.
That
Got
way, one of
So
us
you get a
rolls
re-roll
twice.
and hope. Okay.
Yeah.
That's better odds, I think. Yeah, okay.
It's kind of. I mean, I think it's kind of.
She doesn't
Almost
have a
same.
minus to her perception.
Yeah, but I don't have a plus either. So.
Yeah,
Still
but
better
I've
than you.
actively got a negative. Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's you having to roll, which is historically not awesome. So
That's the other problem.
Yes.
And this
What I'm
die
hearing is that
in
you guys
fact
need to
gonna
stop
go
being
sit
on the
over
same
here.
watch.
Yeah, that's really what this boils
I
down
asked who
to.
wanted company.
And then you
And
pointed
you
out
are
that you
Fluffy
don't
Bunny.
want Rage McRagerson going off with his hammer in
I
the
didn't
middle of the
point
night.
that
That's
out.
probably that's a good point.
Is your name Rage McMahon?
Yeah, maybe.
so it's a
There you go.
you know, I'm not gonna say a pleasant watch.
Yeah.
Right. Sitting outside your ex-wife's apartment while your daughter's inside.
Like I said, the awkward vibes are all consuming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Which
You
technically
can almost
is
just
illegal.
feel the loathing radiating through the
it's
door.
palpable. I
If
know.
this was an anime, it
you
would
could
be
drizzle
that
it on
purple
fucking
smoke
pancakes.
just radiating through
Yeah.
that door. But it is an uneventful watch.
Good.
Even if it was eventful, y'all wouldn't have known.
To your knowledge, nothing happened. All right.
James was second.
Yes,
watch.
Jaime is next.
So
Yams. Yames.
yams.
Yeah.
Yam's the chef.
Go wake James. And hey, as far as we can tell, it's been quiet. So,
All right.
would you like? I can leave you with a lit lantern for an hour.
I can see in the dark.
That's why I was asking if you wanted it.
I appreciate the gesture.
Great. You don't get light then.
That's
Good night.
Hey.
Good, well, fuck you.
That's fine.
If things need murdered,
Uh-huh.
wake me up.
Trust me, I will let the whole world, all of China will know that they are here.
Yes, the Huns have arrived. I understand. Yes,
Trust me, I have a spell for this.
I'm gonna attempt to sleep. I make no promises. I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
I feel hatred.
Most
haven't
of my
felt
watch
this
is
in
going
a
to be
long
listening to
time.
you tossing and turning.
Yeah.
Too bad I don't have the sleep spell. I can just make you pass out.
You'd have to beat him
Yeah,
up
you have
first.
to
You have to
whittle
beat
his
him up
health down.
Yeah, like you'll have
Oh,
to
you know
beat
what?
him up
Correction.
first.
I do have a spell. It's called Cast Iron, and I hit you. I hit you with one of the skillets.
Fucking tangled right to the face.
Dong.
Ping!
That is so bad for your health.
What was I
That's
doing for
okay.
nightmares? That was a charisma check, right?
Yeah.
Give me a charisma check.
Was it a check or a saving throw?
Saving throw.
It was the
Saving
save, yeah.
And we all know Ulnok is famous for his charisma.
Actually, I have a
Yes.
+1. Because I thought that would be helpful, and it has not come in helpful in the slightest.
That's okay. I have a plus
okay, you'll
4,
roll
and
a
I thought
19
it'd be
to get a
helpful,
20,
but
so
I
it's okay.
can't pass them.
The problem is
7.
you have to roll well.
Yeah, you're not sleeping well tonight at all.
Mm-mm.
Not sleeping well at all.
Fuck. This one's done.
So, Hims, what you doing on your watch?
So, they were patrolling the hallway,
Hmm.
correct? Okay, I
Kind of
probably,
peeking in the stairwell, they said.
yeah, I probably do pretty much the same thing, just up and down. I'll look up. You said there was a window. as
Yeah,
well?
like the stairwell is a window.
Oh, okay. So I'll probably just do that, just back and forth, listening for creaks and sounds and whatnot. Looking for
me-
any like unnatural light sources.
Okay. Give me a perception.
Oh, donkey. Okay, passive 16.
So on one of your stairwell trips, you are, you're looking out at the intersection and you see some of these beautiful, gorgeous horses trotting up. Metal shoes tossing sparks as they contact the asphalt. And you see the rider has clearly like cliche yieldy scroll.
Oh, hear he, yeah.
And he is reading it and looking. And he looks at that building for a good long while when you're in. And you see him pull out something, make some notes. And then he starts to write off.
Okay.
Change slow. It's okay. Slow is good. Hopefully.
I'll probably at that point I'll probably watch for more horse traffic, and if I see a bunch more of those kind of horses coming up to the building, then that's gonna be an issue. But at the moment with the one dude,
And he's kind of riding away. Like, he's not like, go, I found him.
yeah,
Right?
he's not like Paul revering.
Yeah. Yeah. The Elvins are coming.
The idiots are here. The idiots are here.
And so, if you're hanging out mostly there for the next 2 hours,
Mhm.
or for the rest of your 2 hours or whatever, you see a fairly steady patrol. Like every 30 minutes or so, it's a different dude. And for the most part, they're coming up and down that drag that leads to the Citadel. Correct, 'cause there's that one road that goes straight to the front gate, basically.
Yeah.
That's where most of the traffic you're seeing is.
Yeah, they're patrolling Main Street.
Effectively. And you see that, one out of every like 5 or 6 of those guys is one of the robed like not robed, cloaked dudes.
Yeah.
Distinctly not robed. They're not the church.
Yeah, they're the tax collectors.
Yes, you see 1 out of every 5 or 6 of those guys is that. The rest of them are like knights. Like you're seeing full plate. Smaller horses. The horses have got parting. And so they've even got. They're so far that they've got like the fancy fucking insignia banner things.
Dakota arms.
Sure. On their butts, like on their hips, their back hips. As if, like, almost like what you would picture in like a jousting tournament, almost. Those guys are a little more common. But you don't see anyone else. None of the other ones seem to be like assessing right now. The rest of them, you're getting kind of not a haul and butt, but they're more in cruise control, getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Unlike that first guy, who was very obviously.
Yeah, the first guy wasn't on patrol. These guys are on patrol.
Right.
Gotcha. And that was the only one that was like that. Interesting. Oh, okay. But I don't hear anything like creeping up the stairs or nothing like that. Okay. Alrighty then. If that is my watch, I will head back inside and wake up Elliot.
All right.
Hey, Elliot,
Yeah.
it's your watch. And I hand you your watch.
What a terrible wake.
Thanks.
God.
Sorry, I was real antsy. My bad.
It's just a nervous tick at this point.
I know. I'm sorry. There's too much drama going on.
What
I just
happened?
feel man. Gotta get it fixed.
It's klepto Tourette's.
There's only 2 things I'm good at so far:
That's-
bad jokes and stealing stuff.
This was both.
You're batting 1,000 on that one then.
Anyway, I know I was mainly watching outside. There's been several patrols, several of the tax collectors. They're real dedicated. It's like the IRS. Then there's some knights that have been patrolling, but then there was the first guy that I noticed looked more like an assessor. He had like one of those old-timey scrolls, here kind of a thing, and he looked directly at this building, and then he rode off. I haven't seen anyone like that since, but
Did he,
there was something about
hurry
this-
off or just
no,
mosey off?
he just kind of moseyed on, but he
Huh.
took particular interest in this building.
I'll keep an eye for that.
Okay. Otherwise, I didn't notice anything. Ulnok's having a bad night, though.
Yeah, I figured he would.
Anyway, I'm gonna go sleep in the corner.
All right, get some sleep.
Yep.
So, Elliot, get up and
There's a
Fact-
perfectly good couch.
I'm guessing that he's a little on edge too, mostly due to how close they are to that citadel. So Charlie's probably kind of nervous with him, and so he's going to spend his watch kind of as quietly, which Elliot can be extraordinarily quiet, pacing the hallway, watching down the stairs and outside as much as possible. Periodically, he'll come up to the wall of the daughter's apartment, and he'll lean against it, kind of with his head against the wall, and listening to see what he gets on the other side. Probably spend about 10 minutes or so, and then he'll go back to checking the ends, and that's how he's going to spend his watch.
Perfect. Give me a perception, sir.
Ooh, nice. 20 total.
20 total. Sorry. Easy stuff. Everything you're seeing lines up with what James has said. You don't see any more quote unquote assessors. But same thing. You're not able to get a count because you're not just sitting in the stairs like he was, right? But you see definitely more knight types than you see tax collectors. But you do see some of the tax collectors moving. You don't hear anybody. I mean, it's not like this is an abandoned apartment building, Right. Like there are signs of life inside here. You know, somebody opens up and goes to throw some trash down the trash chute at one point. You know, things of that kind of nature, but nothing that strikes like, oh shit, we're being invaded.
Right.
You know, and when you push your ear, one of the times you push your ear to the wall, you definitely hear some crying inside. It's supposed to be kind of like they're trying to be soft. It's in there. It's very obviously in their living room. And you hear Kaylee say, mostly to herself, "Damn it, Brad, where are you?" You know, please, very, very concerned wife. Like, okay, now this is 2 nights.
Right.
You know, this is different. But as far as concerning, oh shit, there's not a lot of that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything I would do any different with that information.
Fair.
Just continue my watch.
And the duration of your watch does pass uneventfully.
Okay. And then I believe it's Mel.
Yep.
Okay, I'll go wake up Mel. Mel, it's your turn.
Oh. Okay.
I'll tell her about the assessor that we saw that made note of the building. And my concern is that they're putting us on a list to raid. I haven't seen anything that indicates that's currently happening, but that's something that I want to watch out for. So if you see a group that seems to be approaching the building, don't wait. Just get everybody up.
No problem.
Okay. Be on alert. This is a scary place.
Belle blinks at you a couple times. Alert.
Yep.
Yep. I'm alert.
Good.
Roll a deception check.
Well, the good news is she can do stair runs her whole watch. if
I
she
was
wants.
sleeping in a
yeah.
bed for the first time in a really long time.
Do you need Charlie? Keep him company.
No, I'm good. But I would like to finish getting dressed if you could, go.
Can't believe you took your clothes off. You're nuts.
I was sleeping in a bed. A real bed.
You're just incorrigible. Good night.
What lavish nonsense! Taking off clothes.
I didn't take all of them off.
I love how originally she was like, should we sleep in our sleeping bags? I feel like that might be a good idea. But she's like, no, screw it. I'm sprawling.
Well, we've already decided Mel's a chaos sleeper.
We found their spare sheets in the cupboard and changed the sheets. Like, whatever, you know?
It's absolutely going to take her a minute to get the bed, normal again, because Mel's a chaos sleeper, apparently. All right, so Mel comes out to do her watch. She's outside in the hall as well and looking up the stairwell. She's absolutely going to do not yoga, but probably work on some of her katas.
Okay.
Depending on what art you're in. But same principle.
Performs.
Yeah, forms, katas, pumse, whatever. Those things.
What's that third thing you said? Pimp say?
Pumse.
Poop say.
Pimp slap. Got it.
Pumse.
Say. I'm genuinely not trying to be offensive to whatever culture I am insulting.
Korean. That's Korean.
I'm deaf.
Okay.
Say. Cool. Good word. Go ahead, give me a perception check. Roll higher than I just did.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
19.
That's
Hey,
higher than I
this
just
is
rolled.
19.
So yeah, we'll say that the I don't know what this is facing. So we'll say the stairwell is catching that good morning light. And it's just got that that pleasant warmth that cats seem to be particularly fond of. And so you're doing some of your forms in there, just kind of literally warming up your muscles. It wasn't cold in here last night, but and as you're doing that, you're watching a little bit. And the same thing, right? You're seeing the same basic volume of Imperial bad dudes. Again, roughly 1/6 of them are these tax collector dudes. And for the duration of your watch, most of them seem to be coming to the Citadel. And right about the end of your watch, you see somebody who would kind of match the tone and the description of that assessor. Again, he doesn't look any differently than the rest of the tax guys. He's wearing the same basic vibes. He's got obviously he's wearing some flavor of armor under his cloak. Under his cloak with the hood drawn, the whole shebang. But you do see this scroll that they were talking about. He's got it tucked under his arm, and he is riding up, like not to the building, but riding back to the Citadel now with some sense of authority.
Okay.
Aside from that, it's a pretty steady stream. There's a fairly impressive number of these guys. Whereas you don't know this, but whereas during his watch it was like every 5-10 minutes maybe. It's almost like super orderly end of school. Everybody's coming back.
Or
The
it's
ants are coming back to the colony.
Or it's like your change of shift kind of thing.
Exactly. That's exactly.
About how many would you say that she's seeing?
Like a lot. Like
A couple dozen, 40, 50,
40,
100.
50.
Okay. Just to get an idea of what we're looking at
Dealing
here.
with. Yep.
Yeah.
this feels very well staffed. And actually, it really wouldn't be that different from nearing the end of shift at like the PD. If the PD had a tax collecting branch.
They used to. No, I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. I assume.
I guess if you go far enough back in time, the things that we called cops did.
Yeah.
The sheriff used to collect taxes.
Right. But not
Okay.
nodding. All right.
But nobody else is really paying attention to the apartment or anything. They're like
Not
on their way
particularly,
back
yeah.
into the Citadel.
Yeah, that seems to be general goal. And also, by the end, you do start seeing like obvious signs of life. Like, people headed off to work.
Okay.
Here comes
Start
the
to
sun.
smell-
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
The building you're in is actually the first floor is a bakery,
Awesome.
so you are smelling. I think it's a croissant.
Croissant.
Yes, this place is a Parisian bakery.
Do they serve ganache?
Sure,
Do they call it Ganesh?
absolutely pronounce it that way. Yes. Trying to be fancy. They think they're doing it right.
Right.
No, do they call it after the guy who's running?
Or worse is it ganache?
Good night.
Look at Natchy.
Yeah, there is the one dude who obviously worked at the Italian bistro before he came here.
Ah, have some ganache.
Yeah. But that is your watch.
Okay. I
This is updated as of 2024.
will wake everyone up with the morning cup of caffeinated beverage based off of whatever's left in stores.
By going to the bakery or by what's in the apartment?
What's in the
Okay.
apartment?
We'll say that they actually had some coffee in here.
I'm not splitting the party. Oh, I am totally thieving their coffee.
I'm not splitting the party, but I'm hogging the coffee.
No, not from the party. I just I look and go, ooh, you've got
If
coffee.
the Wembleys
I
ever
make
make it back, they won't have
I make coffee and then I take the rest of the jar and I put it in our gear
Oh, okay.
because we need it more than they do.
Obviously.
Yes.
It's okay.
I will also raid their cabinets for any caffeinated teas for when the coffee runs out.
Yeah, they've definitely got some. It's not an amazing selection.
That's
you know.
fine. Beggars can't be choosers.
They've got whatever generic brand Meyer sells out there.
I will then leave a little note in the cabinet that says, Thank you for letting us stay at your apartment. We are saving the world. We appreciate your donation of tea. Love, Mel. And I'll just put that in the tea cabinet for them.
There you go. We'll say that these guys actually had a decent selection. Like, these weren't like healthy.
No, so
weren't,
they
like,
have.
crazy health food. So they've got like Twinkies and shit.
Oh, well, that's still good.
Guys, they have canned soup.
Yeah, there's an okay supply of canned.
You know,
It's still an apartment, so it's not like they were like, crazy stocked, right?
Right.
It's a downtown city apartment.
Yeah.
But and you are glad to see that they didn't rely on a Keurig.
oh, thank God.
So you don't have to make your coffee one pot. Pop.
Not only that, but it's electric.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We make pour overs here.
Yeah. But that is your watch.
I will, when everybody gets up and I've served them coffee, I will let them know that, yeah, I know that everybody saw the various nights, and those two will be like, what nights?
Huh?
Yes,
It
it
was
was.
fucking nights. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it was night. That's why we
It
were
sure
sleeping.
was.
Yeah, no, like, so we'll tell them, like, all the various,
Oh,
like,
wow.
patrols that we saw, but I'm like, yeah, what morning shift was changing of the guard, and there was at least 50 of them coming back from all over town. Like, there's a lot of these guys.
So we're gonna have to take
Get
out like
fuck
10
out
each.
of here.
That assessor came back, too, looking very proud of himself.
Dude
I
with
mean-
the dude with the scroll.
I don't know, he had a scroll under his arm. Like they do.
Specific.
I love the fact that Mel has actually ridden a horse. So her is
That was that
I
not
very
the
much
motion
enjoyed
that
that.
he gave? Scroll under his arm.
that's great.
The DM
I
has been
couldn't
riding
see
across the
him.
country on a horse. Only we.
Yeah.
I couldn't see him past the lamp here.
Oh. Well, I could see
So
it from
I
where I
did
was at,
not
so I'm
see
like,
him.
yeah, he's a scroll under one.
Anyway,
So
did anyone see what's his name? What's
no
his name?
one, Brad.
Brad,
No one came into the apartment in my
Get
watch.
out of the apartment. We gotta move.
People
Gotta
did
get-
start leaving the apartment to go to work. I'm
We should
assuming.
follow suit to go
Yep.
look for Brad.
I
am told.
think-
No, we gotta find him. We really gotta find him. We need
Search
to
and
find
rescue.
him.
Search and rescue.
Search and rescue. We gotta find Brad. We gotta find him.
Ulnok.
Find him.
Hold on.
One, I'm taking your coffee.
Ooh.
You don't need that
It's
today.
open.
And two, deep breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth.
Get the fuck out of here. I don't like how this is going. Sorry.
I love that Kay probably just walks in
Yeah.
with Ulnok just karate chopping the air, just like we gotta go, we gotta
Gotta
leave,
get out of
we gotta find Brad, we gotta get the fuck out.
Yeah. Brad didn't come home.
Yeah. We were keeping an eye out just in case we didn't see him.
We didn't see anybody come in last night.
Do you guys know, like, we know about the tax people, and we saw some like knights walking around. Do you guys know anything about a dude that's gonna have like a scroll and like looks at buildings?
That is a weird description.
No, okay, so it was basically one of those tax collector dudes, but he had a scroll, and he like, what? Well, when I saw his writing, I don't know why that's so funny. That is the universal riding a horse movement. I don't get it.
It just looks
It's the
so
tr-
whimsical when you're doing it. That's so.
It's
Like,
the
I'm thinking
jovial
about-
image of a dark, scary guy.
Exactly. Because he describes it as like a dark hooded figure riding a gigantic fucking horse.
That's so
Okay,
good.
well, when you put it that way.
Like, I'm imagining this big scary guy with a scroll.
I kept
Got like a lollipop,
Yeah.
having a date.
I can't wait to go home and do my homework.
Is he Tanjiro from Demon Slayer?
He is now.
We're
Did he look at?
At this place, yes.
Yeah.
At
Okay.
this apartment complex specifically. Do you know anything about somebody that's like with a scroll that goes around checking buildings?
Yeah.
I know that's not a whole hell of a lot to go off of.
He only comes at night.
Mhm.
Okay.
But there's rumors, and they're not good.
You want to be more specific?
We
Here you go.
need to find Brad.
And then go.
And then leave.
Get the fuck out of here.
I think
Because I assume that's not good.
maybe
That's why I said it wasn't good.
you and Emily should pack a bag just in case.
I've already turned back around going into the kitchen and I'm shoveling all of the food.
Pack
Twinkies, yes.
a couple
Kale
changes
out
of
the window.
clothes, several layers, and all of the essentials, just in case. Best case scenario, we find Brad. You come back and can unpack. Worst
Our clothes
case,
took a trip.
we hit the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Give us like 40 minutes.
Okay. And for the record, spandex does not wear well on horseback.
Okay.
I cannot confirm that.
I'm
Denim and layers.
glad. Okay.
Just to help.
What kind of people
decide
lived
what
in
you
this
pack.
apartment, just out of curiosity? The one that we've been staying in? I was going to raid their wardrobe.
You would.
I'm
Roll
sure they've got
fucking
business
luck.
suits
Yeah.
and shit.
Roll luck.
Like-
Ooh,
Maybe you can get some more undershirts.
that's a natural 20.
It is. I can
Fine.
confirm.
Fucking gorgeous
Ooh.
No,
pair
this
of
guy.
wool chaps.
I was gonna say it's the cowboy boots that he's been
Yeah.
looking
Yes.
for.
Yeah.
This
You
guy
get a nice
is fake
pair.
Western,
Haha!
dude, and he happened to be exactly the same shoe size as James, and he picked himself up a nice pair of fake cowboy, like
You
good
find out
cowboy
this
boots,
dude
but-
worked at a dude ranch
Mm.
where they do the kind of like medieval knights but cowboys.
Oh, yeah, uh-huh.
So he's got the whole fucking shebang for you, buddy.
Yes. I don't care if we have to kill 1,000,000 knights. I'm gonna do it in style.
That's a style, yeah.
That's in us.
It's us.
My 3 tells me that the woman who lived here was not my size.
Nah.
Guys, all of the pieces of my outfit actually match now.
except the cape.
Except for the cape, but I don't care.
He doesn't not look like you.
That's true.
I'm an elf that looks woody.
It's gonna grab all his
Oh, you
gear
are a
and
wood
Charlie.
I am a wood elf.
Head down to the horses and get the horses ready.
Yeah, go,
The horses were out of
Validate our
sight of the
parking.
main road all night, right?
Yeah, they were in the
Yeah.
front
Okay.
garage.
I just wanted to make sure that might not have been part
This
of
place
it.
is nice, has valet parking.
That's Elliot, and you better be grateful.
He's not here.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Yeah, right. He's Batman.
I
a few
can
times.
see him now. I have abilities.
At that point, Elliot walks up behind you.
No, I have blindside now.
Are you wielding your dagger?
I mean, do I have to wield it to be able to get the blindside effect?
Most magic things work. You have to have them.
You have to at least be holding it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
You
I'll,
just walk around.
I guess I'll always just
ready.
Mhm. I'll probably have like an Assassin's Creed style, No.
No.
That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
you don't have a spring-loaded mechanism. You can have
That'd be
a
really cool.
ghetto-rigged ass like
It's got like a
tape.
30% chance of cutting your hand off.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can-
my finger. Yeah.
You could have it like strapped awkwardly. and then
I can
draw
count
to
on
punch
one
yourself in the
hand the
face.
amount of times that's worked.
That's the only way you can draw.
Yeah, I
them.
was gonna say what you did
Yeah.
is you took the sheath and then like strapped it underneath your archery
I don't
guard.
need to wield it. I just need to equip it.
I think Emery would have gone and helped Elliot, but she's partially, because she has Dimension Door also, she partially wants to make sure that there's an escape from up here just in case.
Okay.
So,
Good idea.
like,
Go gadget fire escape.
yeah, but Anyway, we wait the 40 minutes for them to be ready, packed up, and hoof it down so many stairs.
The one nice thing, probably a thing that drove Ulnok fucking batshit. Kay is precise. 40 minutes later, she is ready to go.
Actually, that wouldn't have drove Ulnok insane. It would have been if she went well over that 40-minute time frame. 40 minutes and you're done in 40 minutes, it's fucking good to go, right?
There
Like,
had
we're
to
good.
have been some positive things that brought them together, and both precise measurements of time, they've been one of them.
Yeah. She is exactly 40 minutes later. her
Ulnok
end.
may have driven her insane.
Yeah, there we go. This is the fatal flaw.
This is the thing that we wanted to line up on, but could not. Yeah.
So exactly 40 minutes later, her and the kiddo are ready to go.
I'm gonna peek out the window again, just before we actually get going, to make sure that there's not like a
Peek
posse
out.
on the way.
Peek out. I heard peacock. Like what?
I'm
Who
gonna,
has
you
a
know,
peacock?
Peacock the window.
I'm gonna
I'm
peacock
cooler
out the
than
window.
you, window.
What's up, window?
That guy in the reflection has nothing on me.
That's you.
There's a
Yeah.
weird man standing in the window there.
Guys, there's
He's
a guy
green.
floating outside. He looks amazing.
So James is a chihuahua. Hey, you! Hey, guy!
My yard. Anyway,
Sorry.
I'm going to purposefully look out the window.
Okay. Roll perception.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That is a 16.
You rolled your passes.
Yep,
Wild. That's the worst you've done on perception
I
twice.
know.
Still pass.
I wasted that nat 20 on this awesome outfit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it a waste. You look better than you have in months.
Thank you.
Somehow that didn't feel like a compliment.
Emery would not.
Wait, hold on. Months? We've only been on this trip for like 2 months.
We work together, man. I don't know what to tell you.
What the fuck, man? Anyway, I look out
What
the
do
window.
your elf eyes see?
There is so true to the change of the guard, right? The guard is no longer flowing into the citadel. You're seeing
Guard flow out of the citadel.
you're seeing assumedly fresh men.
No seniors, just freshmen.
Yeah. Coming back out of the citadel. And you do see one of the tax collectors coming to the lobby.
Oh, we gotta go. One of the tax dudes is heading to the building.
Okay. Well, the
You see
horses
another
are ready.
tax guy not too far down.
Horses are ready in the parking garage, so we can kind of slip outside. Yeah, exactly. Elliot's got the car started, so we just gotta go.
It's gonna roll, baby.
Yeah, we
The
gotta
horses
go.
are idling.
So, if we really wanted to, I could maybe protect. Here. I clicked the wrong thing. My apologies. Anyway,
Okay, Endame.
Where is Miss Edgemay?
She's with us.
Okay.
She's one of my generically silent.
Got it.
She's a silent partner.
Anyway, I could maybe like turn your daughter invisible
Okay.
just to get her at least out of the building and away from prying.
Honestly, we're not 100% sure
Let's
it is
just
in
get
fact
moving
them
for
that
now.
they're looking for. They could be looking for us.
Let's just get moving, and we can deal with things as
You're
they
not
come.
wrong.
We might have caused this.
But I think we are gonna try to leave out through the parking garage.
I
Okay.
agree with that.
Let's
Is
act
fine.
like we're innocent until we are proven guilty.
Yes.
How
Blend in until we can't.
I'm not good at this.
so with the intent of blending in with a cowboy, are you sneaking out or are you just trying to nonchalant out?
My inclination goes towards nonchalant. But I mean, if we can avoid notice entirely, that's fantastic. But like, I think blending in with the morning crowd of people going about their business is better for us than trying to stay out of sight. But I am willing to take feedback on that thought.
I agree, because to me that would be less obvious than trying to sneak
We have
out.
a group of like 10 people now and 7 horses.
Yeah.
Are you riding your horses out?
I think we would walk them out of the garage, but the plan would be to get on them as soon as we get out. Now, if there's a back exit of the garage that maybe exits into the road behind the main road, we should take that.
Yes.
But not in a, like, we're sneaking out way, just say everyone knows it's easier to go the back way kind of way.
We're heading to that side of town. We gotta go around the block anyway.
Gotta look like
Exactly.
we're going
No
to
one
work
wants to
or
be on
whatever.
Main Street during rush hour.
So yeah, when I feel confident in assuming that after you get done yelling at your reflection in the window, you
I didn't do that.
No, I think James did peacock, apparently.
He did smooth his hair back and like
Yep.
check himself out in the window though.
oh, for sure, that's canon.
Yeah.
Adjusted, they got that perfect tilt. On
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Just
Uh-huh.
Did his best Clint Eastwood impersonation. Then
His
finger
ears
guns.
sticking
Oh
out.
shit,
moved
there's
on.
guys out there.
Yeah.
I feel fairly confident in saying you would say that, right? Let
Oh,
everybody know. And at that point, Kay says, "All right, yeah, we can go out the back, spits us into an alley. We can pop out the furthest side of this building from
Let's do it.
the lobby."
yeah, let's go.
So she leads you guys. She's kind of doing the leading. She knows Cincinnati infinitely better.
I do think it is worthwhile to be riding our horses after the part, because then if we do need to break into a run,
We can bounce.
Yeah.
we got it.
So who is Kay
We
riding
will get
with?
out of town.
Not
Not me.
No.
That'll end horribly for everyone.
I'm kind of gonna say maybe Elliot, just as the most experienced rider.
I'm not there.
Yeah, you are now.
We
Oh, I am
got
now?
to we're at the parking
And
garage.
then-
We're
or-
We're in the parking garage
walking
outside.
the horses
Ready to hop
down.
I'm taking K.
Yeah.
on. That was a question
Sure.
that
I'll
she
take K.
offered you up for. Okay. KK is with you.
Okay.
Okay. And Kiddo is
She could would
Ulnok.
Kay would not let her
No.
ride with Ulnok.
for
No.
sure
She could ride with me though.
you. Perfect. 'Cause
I've
you've-
got Jacob.
Beautiful. So kids with Emery.
I'm still
mom's
gonna head
with
up the
Elliot.
rear like I normally do.
And that is partially so I can mage armor her if I need to.
Beautiful.
Yeah, mage armor and
She's getting
potentially
the Jacob
fucking blind her.
defense.
I've also, by the way, I've got Jacob in a almost too large brimmed baseball cap to
He's
just
pulled
hide
out.
his
He's getting
face.
the LA
We
celebrity.
found a
Yeah.
nice bucket hat in their
Well,
house.
no, I don't know. I wanted something that made him like he blended in with everybody else. So maybe putting him in the oversized hoss hat was bad place.
He's probably. I mean, if he's in a cowboy hat too, they probably had another cowboy hat upstairs. They could
Maybe
be
I
a
just
cowboy
wanted
hat,
something to
but-
cover Jacob's face.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Right.
Yeah, we'll say they had like a good pair of shades.
Yeah.
The whole.
Here,
Go
have
full LA
sunglasses. It's
celebrity.
good for your eyes.
Sound like
Big
an
oversized
ad.
sunglasses.
No.
Can you let Emily know if she starts to feel staticky? She might want to be ready for some crazy shit going down.
Oh,
I won't give her specifics because that's probably not a good idea, but she needs to be
And I'll let her
aware.
know. Magic.
What?
I have some magic, and sometimes it's not always predictable, but always intend to use it for our protection as much as possible.
oh,
Yay.
That's all.
No.
That's a diplomatic statement.
I'm not gonna use it unless we need it.
With
We're all
us.
gonna hope
If
we don't
everything
need
goes smooth and we find Brad, then it won't be a worry. I just wanted you to be aware.
How did we survive from Colorado?
We don't know.
it. We are very good at staying
Anyway,
alive.
let's go.
Hey, you're really hard to kill. I have been trying.
Extremely hard to kill. Yeah.
I've been trying.
You technically succeeded at least once.
Yeah.
It's just sheer dumb luck.
Yeah.
Several
really
of
tried
us-
should
on
not
that
be
one.
with us. That
I
is
was gonna
big
say
fact.
several of us have made death saves.
Yeah. Mine was real early.
Elliot will tell Kay, just grab me around the waist and hang on real tight. Don't kick the horse.
I would never. That makes them go super quick, right?
Yeah.
That's the scary button.
Yep. We don't need that yet.
No. I agree.
Oh, by the way, where are we going? Which way's Brad?
Brad is this way.
Okay, I'll go that way.
That's the other reason why it makes sense for Kay to ride with Elliot, because Elliot
Yeah,
usually leads
yeah.
us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it takes, you could tell this was a job location that's convenient because they are not very far from the there's a whole fucking spaghetti noodle nightmare of interstate interchanges right here.
Nightmare.
To the extent of, I am really glad I never have to navigate this. Fucking spaghetti noodles bullshit. But you can tell they live somewhere that's convenient to get on and off the interstate to get to work. So it takes a bit. You're going well up Highway 127 to get to his job up a fair bit north. We're talking probably like a good 40-minute horse ride to get up there.
And he walks this every day?
It's where he worked.
Does
It
he at
was
least ride
real convenient in a car.
does he at least ride a bike or something?
Sometimes.
Ding, ding.
They have adjusted work hours to make it,
Well, that's something at
manageable.
least.
He's not pulling a full 40 anymore.
Do they at least do shoe reimbursement? Because this must be crazy.
They pay okay. But
Now, as we're riding, like, I want to make sure that we're keeping an eye out for more of these guys and see if we can kind of, like, so if they were heading towards the building, I don't want to, like, stop and look necessarily, but,
Right.
like, see if we can tell before we get too far, like, what's going on at the building and then
like
carry on
at
blending.
his office building.
No, at the apartment.
Oh, the way you left,
Yeah.
you can't see
Okay.
where they were.
Cool.
Like,
That's fine.
if we're talking like a rectangle here,
Yeah.
there's an exit deuce. They were coming up.
Yep.
Here from the south.
Yeah, but, like,
you
once we
came
get
out
a
to
little bit
north
of
and to the
distance.
west,
Yeah.
away from
Yeah,
where you
that's
saw
fair.
them
That's
coming.
fair. All right.
It's a complete
Can't get
opposite.
any good
Yeah.
idea. But
Unfortunately,
I do,
there's just too many buildings in the way.
but keeping an eye out in general and doing our best to avoid where we can and blend in where we can't.
Perfect. The blending is a little bit harder. Again, horses they're not common, but now that you're like kind of got your head on a swivel a little bit, the majority of horses belong to the guardsmen and the tax collectors. Again, they're not, this isn't New York City where horses are basically non-existent. There is farms around, but you guys are having a hard time blending in just by the nature of having horses. But as you get further from the Citadel, as per the nature, right, you are seeing fewer and fewer of the Imperials.
Yeah, we were moving away from like the heart of the Citadel to
Yeah,
the outskirts
exactly.
of the city.
And even if they have like a couple thousand, this is not a small city.
And she's taking us on the route that he would have walked home from work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the most as the crow flies direct route.
Cool.
Right.
And like I say, so about 40 minutes later, you come up to a decent sized office. Now, compared to downtown, this is a rather small building. It's like maybe 3-story. But it's got, J&J actuary services over the door. And, she said, well, this is where he worked. If you guys want to hang out, I will go in and see what I can find out.
Would you like company?
Even just one person.
Just somebody to go with you, please.
Okay. Who would like to?
You know what? We'll let you decide. Who would you like to join you?
It's not a popularity contest.
Yeah.
None of us are going to be offended.
Says you.
You can be offended if you
I'll
want to, I
take
guess.
Mel.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Weirdly excited. Okay.
Nobody ever picks me.
We'll let you decide.
Well, you know,
Tiny bit-
I'll
Okay.
swing down off
Yeah.
the horse and
Yeah.
I'll give her an arm and she goes down.
And so yeah, the two of you head in. And this is they got a cliche like reception desk right at the intro. Right at the fucking entrance.
No, it's at the prologue.
Oh. I've been editing. The entrance to the building. There's not unlike you, but business. At the front desk, just happy as can be. Then she, recognizes Kay.
Mel in a suit. Got
Immediately
it.
says, "Have you heard from Brad?"
That's
And immediately Kay's like,
We were hoping you had. Hi,
yeah,
I'm Mel.
"No, hi, Mel. I'm Jess.
Hi, Jess.
He went to lunch
To lunch.
2 days ago. 2 days? Yeah, 2 days ago.
Where did he go to lunch?
He didn't come back.
I look at Kay. Where did he usually eat lunch?
I mean, there's only so many options around here. Weird amount of stadiums in this town. But
a lot of
I don't know. I was just hoping that maybe if he had a
Um,
regular place, we'd at least be able to track to that.
I
Or someone he frequently ate lunch with.
Did he have a lunch buddy?
he and Jake were supposed to go to lunch
Are you
together.
intentionally picking a lot of J names for this
It's just
office
my
because it's J
default.
and
I
J
don't-
actuary?
That's fair.
I don't know why. J's are my go-to
doing
name.
this Stan Lee with the
Did
Yeah.
did
the
did Jake
JJs.
come back?
Jake, Brad left before Jake could join.
But Jake might know I'm not there.
But
Jake is
Jake.
very aware that
might
you're not there.
No.
That is accurate.
Wait, is Jake in the office?
Yeah, you can go talk to him. He's up on 3rd floor.
Of course he is. Yay, stairs.
Be one person
Mel
who
is
would enjoy that.
insane.
Yeah. It's-
Come on, Kay, let's go up the stairs.
yeah. Okey-dokey, and get up there.
Hey, Kay, you've heard the most traumatizing news of your current life.
Stairs!
Let's go upstairs.
Mel is completely ignorant of the concern that's happening
It's all
to
uphill
poor
from
Kay
here.
right now. Mel's like, okay, so he's not where we expected to be. What's the next plan? She's not putting together the probably dead thing.
So yeah, you get upstairs and she knows Jake.
Hi, Jake, I'm Mel.
Hi, Mel. Kay, where's Brad?
We were hoping you may have known where he went to lunch 2 days ago.
Well, we were supposed to go to Deucemesh Indian restaurant. Real place. First restaurant I could find.
Okay.
Dusmesh. Deucemesh. But he bounced before. I don't know if he was just excited to get over there, super hungry. What he did very much enjoy their curry.
He was in a hurry to try the curry.
You're not there.
I'm not.
It's so hard.
I know.
Normally we go across the tracks to Northside Yacht Club. Which is nowhere near anywhere a yacht.
But you said he left early?
Yeah, he bounced out a little early. By the time I got to Deucemesh, he wasn't. Every now and again, he did like to, I don't know. We're under a lot of stress. It's a really.
Tell me about it.
What does that mean?
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Not sure what
Mel
undertone
still
you
doesn't know
meant
what
by
an
that.
actuary is. She's like, she literally has no
Oh,
idea.
yeah, so stressful. I
Yeah.
really understand your struggle.
That's really what she's trying to do, but she literally has no idea what this job is. I totally relate. I died twice.
Oh,
Oh shit, did I say that out loud?
terribly sorry to hear
Wow,
that.
I haven't had real coffee in a while and it shows. Sorry.
Liar. Uh,
Yeah.
you're the wakest you've ever been. You know, I think it's possible he just forgot. But yeah, he liked to go to Deuce Mesh, get his bowl o' curry with, they had particularly good naan. Take his little bowl of naan to go. And usually he'd go wander and check out Mount Storm Park and hang out at their Temple of Love, which appears to be a very pretty park with a weird little fucking itty bitty temple thing
Okay.
for reasons.
'Cause-
Real place. Very near and walkable from Deuce Mesh. And when I say little, we're talking like this thing appears to be about a 5-foot radius circle with
Okay.
Grecian pillars and a cute little cap on the top for fucking reasons.
Because why not?
You do you, Cincinnati.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a good reason.
Okay.
But
well,
so
maybe,
you know, I tried. You know, I wasn't going to chase the guy down, but
why
that's where he
not?
went. He never came back.
I don't understand. It's a park. You run in the park. Who doesn't run for fun? Never mind.
No.
Well, almost became
This guy is so portly.
Yeah, this is a big boy.
Who doesn't run for fun? And she looks at him. Never mind.
Now you will see. He is definitely starting to appear a little deflated.
Yeah.
Like, this dude was definitely portlier
Mm.
in the before times,
Mm-hmm.
but
Well,
and super out of-
thank you for your knowing what Brad does at work. What? What?
Anytime.
What is an actuary?
This is why you're weird. We explain this on a regular basis.
I
Nobody knows what
literally
we do.
don't know what you do.
Actuaries, according to Google,
Allegedly.
an actuary is a business professional who uses mathematics, statistics, and financial theory to analyze and assess and manage the financial impact of risk and uncertainty.
Mel blinks. Oh, okay.
They are crucial in insurance and pension.
Oh, okay.
We set premiums
Okay.
and calculate reserves
Okay.
and predict the financial consequences of future events like accidents, deaths, or natural disasters.
We picked the
Or
perfect person to go
apocalypses,
in
as
there.
Did you predict this shit?
No. None of our models got this.
I bet not. Well, thank you for that.
We would. Some people might call
That
us
slid
a
right off of Mel's
risk
brain.
manager.
Oh, absolutely. Like, no, the second we turn to walk away, Mel looks at Kate. I still don't know what the fuck he does.
Some
like,
people call us risk managers
were
or
words,
risk analysts
But, huh?
or insurance mathematician.
Yeah, Mel's got like a whole shoots and ladders thing happening in her brain right now, where it's going in one ear and then doing a little loop-de-loop and falling
Oh,
out.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, none of that stuck in Mel's brain. She literally has no idea.
We prided ourselves on our skills with financial consulting specifically. So we would advise on investment strategies, mergers and acquisitions, particularly within the financial sector.
Well, that's fascinating, but we really did need to go track down Brad. And the
Well,
rest of the group's waiting.
A lot of our services have been
Curtailed?
co-opted by the Imperial.
Is that what we call them?
That's the best word we can think of. That's not big scary guys.
The followers of Savant Ganache?
That was his men, yeah. Followers a weird
Ganashers.
choice. The Nashers.
The Ganashers. No, never mind. Never mind. Thank you. It's been great meeting you, and I hope you have a lovely day and don't be disappeared.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Hope you get home tonight.
Yeah.
Good luck. All right.
Haley,
At it again. He's not sure if she's flirting or just weird.
Kaylee, you may want to grab some of his stuff out of his office while you're here. It's been 2 days. We never came back from lunch. we have to replace him or we can't meet our Imperial deadlines.
He might be dead and you're firing him? Jesus.
Well, they fired
I'm
him
not
for
there.
us
I'm
if he's
not there.
dead. Yeah, that's
I'm not
that
there.
retort doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Man, either dead or fired. Tough day for Brad.
so Kay, should we swing by his office and see if there's anything that should be picked up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not dead. Just got fired. Like, well, good news. You can leave whenever you want. Bad news. You ain't got a job, though.
Yeah, we should. Like, understandably, Kay's not doing like hot right now.
Yeah, I'll here, let's go, and I'll lead her out of
Fucking
the room.
smack Jake's cup across the room real quick.
Oh, sorry.
Just shatter his mug off his desk.
It started that she bumped it, and then mid-bump, she
Tried
did a
to
reactionary
catch it.
punch and just punched
Tried
it
to
across
catch
the
it, threw
room.
it into the wall.
Yeah.
You've got that like hardcore casting jit.
Seriously,
Everything's
though.
firing too well.
Yeah.
Sorry. Like,
Please.
honestly.
Please.
That-
leave.
As-
His office
Please
is
go,
that.
please.
that espresso was awesome this morning.
Apparently.
Ooh, more espresso.
We've been
less
drinking
espresso.
Folgers for like 2 weeks now. It's bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
So you go to his. Well, fucking 3 doors down or whatever. 4 doors down.
I think
Good save.
I was going to say, I think that the main thing, unless there's something specific you want us to find, what Mel's actually going to look for is to see if there's anything in the jumbles of whatever the hell that description was that might give a clue as to where he would have gone, assuming he went willingly.
Does he keep a personal journal or diary?
Or is there
calendar?
something like, here, I took this amount of money from this person. I
A
took
log.
this amount of, and then like the next
log
person on the
box.
list is, oh shit, my family. I'm leaving now. Like something that would imply that.
Give me an investigate.
I was afraid you were going to say that.
Why that?
Can she have advantage for Kaylee helping her? Kaylee's trying to figure out where the
She
hell
is
he
trying
went
to figure out where he went to.
And
she
she-
found out
She
he
knows
might
him
just be
better.
dead.
She also
does know him
probably
better.
understands what's normal about his office way more than Mel would.
Sure,
Theoretically.
we'll give you advantage.
Like Mel could loop her in pretty easily by asking a couple questions.
14.
So you do find a lot of like that's all handwritten now, right? Because can't print. Some handmade data tables with just a glut of information. That none of which really fucking tracks for you, right? But you do see what is very clearly a list of addresses. And very clearly a balance sheet. Like, and it's either people owe or they're even. They don't owe anybody back, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So like nobody's got a credit here. Everybody's indebted.
Right.
I know accountants, I said it wrong. It's fucking backwards in accounting, stupid.
If we
But-
have an accountant that listens to us, I'm shocked they survived this long.
Yeah, we've said a lot of wrong things.
It's the first time it's been specifically financial in a while.
It's true.
I bypassed money. But yeah, there's definitely that. And obviously everything on this is now a couple days out of date. There's nothing in his inbox. And we'll say that he did have a I don't want to lie, it's not a journal. Today I went to the bank, but he's got like
A daily calendar.
Yeah.
an in-depth planner type.
Okay.
Halfway between a calendar and a journal.
Planner.
And in it, you do see that he had very much written lunch with Jake. And he scribbled that shit out. And he has written LSG. Good. Not D. did not go to the park and drop acid.
He's just
Well, that
tripping
might
balls in the
explain
park.
where he went.
LSD, time for drugs.
Woo!
Does that mean anything to you, Kaylee?
No. This is weird. Brad keeps his dates, for one of the better.
Lord Savant Ganache.
Mhm.
These puzzle games are really helping me.
I had just flipped to my page, but I couldn't because I wasn't there.
I know. I was saying the same thing. Just like
I was like,
loves
wait,
something.
Lord, like pastry dude. What
Love
was his
Secret
name again?
Gardens.
Pastry
Pastry
dude. Lord Savant Ganache. Oh shit. We should go.
Yes.
Ready
Yes.
to fuck up a town.
Gonna go fight Cincinnati.
You're not here.
I know.
We're the
Um,
ones that burned the city down.
But yeah, so keeps his meetings. He never changes his meetings.
Unless he has to.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we should go. I don't know what we're gonna do next. We'll let the brains of the operation, who's not me, figure that out. But we should.
She gives you a little pat on the back and like, you tried. You did well.
Good job.
You
Hey,
tried,
I
sweetie.
did
You
good.
tried.
Aw,
The
I like you.
actuarial I've been married to one for years, and I don't. really
I
get it.
don't know what he said. Like, whew.
He would vent his work to me on a regular, and it's okay, honey.
No kidding. But
You
anyway.
do that made up math about nonsense things.
I'm going to take the addresses at like the papers that we found.
Yeah, yeah. you guys
I
are
don't
allowed to
I
throw
don't know
whatever
I
you
don't
want,
know
so.
necessarily that there's anything useful about them, but I'm taking them anyway.
She definitely grabs. He's got like cliche family pictures. She grabs that kind of stuff. He's got a potted plant that she just kind of sets out on like the secretary's desk.
Here,
I'm
water
not fucking
this.
carrying this by horse.
Here,
Ah.
water this.
I 100% believe that she probably packed a bag for him in the apartment too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. So she doesn't give a two shits about the paperwork. Whatever paperwork you grab is what you take. She's worried about his person. Like he's got a really nice pen, things like that.
Is it a quill?
Yeah.
It is not a quill, but it is a really nice
Pretentious ass
fountain
quill.
pen.
Yeah.
I think that like Mel's thought is that if he had a meeting with the guy in charge, that if for some reason we have to pretend like we know what's going on, that this information might help us sound less dumb.
Fair. Yeah.
If
that-
any
not
of
a
us
bad
is
idea,
capable
not
of
a bad
understanding
idea.
it.
Yes. I don't know what any of this means, but I thought it might be useful. And I did good. She said I did good.
Yeah, you're back. We're back down with you guys.
Good job.
Okay.
So, I mean, based on that, it sounds like he may have been summoned for a meeting of some kind.
With the head honcho.
So
Or a representative.
How important can those numbers be?
I don't know what any of this means.
Here's some
Had he ever
paper.
been summoned before, okay?
As far as I know, I feel like he would have said, "Hey."
That sounds like
Went and
something you
spoke
would
to the
tell your
biggest
spouse.
bad dude.
Could
I would
I-
hope, but
Could I flip through the rest of it and see if any other day says LSG on it at all?
yeah, that might be a good idea.
You're just kind of flipping through.
The day planner.
Specifically the date that he wound up staying over a night. I'm gonna go to that date specifically.
Although, like
but
the
the
last
rest of
time
it,
he
like
was
I'm
gone,
checking.
last time he was gone for a day.
Yeah.
Sure, give me. I guess it's an investigation
Yeah.
because you don't know when those days were.
He could ask Kay.
Yeah,
Kay
maybe.
might know when the last
Maybe.
time he stayed
She's a
overnight.
very precise person. Of course, she knows which dates he was.
Well,
gone.
that's
Oh, she
true,
has
but
a
she is very
fucking
precise.
She could
Impeccable
probably get it to us
Yeah,
like
Hasn't
within
forgotten
a
the
week.
Insult in 25
Half
years.
the reason she
What
loves
other
Brad
roles?
is because he's a
Investigation.
planner.
Investigation. Okay, my apologies.
No worries.
Oh, yeah.
No worries.
That is a 23.
Okay. So you're saying there is definitely a mix. A majority of the times that he had to overnight were shit fucking broke loose, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't like whole cloth, just flat out lying.
Hmm.
But we'll say there was like 2 other LSGs.
So it has happened.
We need to leave as soon as possible. I think he's in cahoots.
I don't know if
Yeah,
it's my
good luck getting
choice.
Kay to go.
Yeah, in cahoots or being in store.
We have,
Yeah.
so, I
Well,
mean,
Gail
there's
knows.
2 options in front of us.
You're talking to Kate?
I mean, I'm talking to the group.
Okay.
Including Kay.
One is that we get out of town, get the 2 of you safe.
No.
The other is that potentially we jailbreak Brad.
And his mind.
There's a much stronger risk that you and Emily will end up in significantly more danger if that's the way we go.
Yeah, because I don't know if y'all saw the amount of that came out of that fucking building.
Oh, they have an army. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I am not leaving without my husband.
Their manpower versus our manpower is like night and day.
What about Emily? What if we get Emily safely out of here?
And then we come back and mount a rescue plan?
There you go.
That, weirdly enough,
I'm
that's
not-
the best option.
Is that
I mean, what's the difference between breaking into that citadel or breaking into the one that's probably in Boston that's probably 10 times bigger?
that if we break into this one, our chances of being alive long enough to break into the one in Boston are fairly slim?
Trial run.
I knew you were going to say that. I didn't like it, but I knew you were going to say it.
Are you willing to risk your life, your daughter's life, and all of our lives for your husband?
Daughters, no.
I absolutely think that breaking into that would risk her life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless you all have some cool magic that you didn't know you could do until a couple months ago. That could be handy.
Okay, it could put her on their radar and they'll follow her anywhere.
It's true. That is a real problem.
Yep.
Staying off their radar is definitely a problem.
If he's on their radar,
You're on their
we're
radar.
on their radar.
I mean,
Okay,
they've already checked the apartment once.
Hypothetically speaking, what if we sent you and Emily and Edna May
To a nice countryside.
to the
way
To a
nearest
farm upstate.
Yeah.
to the nearest town from here? We could go try to jailbreak out Brad and bring him to you, and then you can all be together somewhere else.
Live happily ever after, away from all this bullshit.
What would you do with Jacob in this situation?
Unfortunately, Jacob stays close to us because
That
We're
puts him in greater danger of being captured, right?
We've left him behind a handful of times if it has been necessary to keep the child safe.
yes, but what happens if they end up going after Jacob and when none of us are there? Like, it's all
What happens if they decide to go after his daughter while none of us are there?
I mean, we've all established
That's
the
why
fact
we
that
were
even
sending
though
so
you
our
with
vote is
her.
we all get out
Okay.
of town.
well.
Can you survive a sword fight with a knight?
Personally,
because we've done this before.
Are you going to be an asset or a liability?
Ooh, the elevator
Now who's
question.
the actuary?
Oh, so you know what these numbers mean, Emery.
God,
You're speaking
That's on this
actuary
paper.
talk. I heard those words out of Jake's mouth.
no, but like truly, like if we are thinking about breaking into this capital, like
You guys can roll
are you
persuasions.
capable of being helpful in that
Or-
scenario?
Give somebody advantage.
We're gonna give her advantage.
Give
Yeah.
me advantage?
Yes.
you have the max.
Your
charisma.
roll is ignored because I said that after you rolled.
Wow.
Really?
Sucks. 15 with advantage.
I really wish we took my roll, but oh well. It's fine.
50
Yeah,
cents.
I don't know why you let me roll. I always fail on the charisma
Because
checks
you've got
when
like
they
a
matter.
+7 to your charisma.
I know, but a
that's why.
not coming
+7
handy
to
one
an 8
time.
isn't great. It's usually when I roll an at 1.
Fight
Like,
amongst ourselves.
I
If we fight
don't mean
against
to be
ourselves, the Imperials
disrespectful,
win.
but like we've been traveling across the country and fighting creatures for months now, and you've been living a fairly normal life in the city.
No offense, but yeah, we have a hell of a lot more practice.
I'll go if Jacob comes with us.
Sure.
I mean,
This is my thought. Is
you
if
don't
Brad's
fully know what.
Jacob has been kidnapped from the church. I understand there's a risk with him.
Well,
I also know
Kidnapped from
Edna
the
is
church
clearly
strong.
a recent addition to your party.
yeah, she's hanging around because she doesn't know where else to go, and
Right.
I don't know why she puts up with us, frankly.
I need to know that you have a reason to follow through and come back to us.
What, you're gonna use the kid as collateral?
He's safer with us if we're safer.
Emily's not enough collateral.
You want to get me and Emily off to safety. You give 0 fucks about my husband.
That's your assumption.
That's a logical conclusion to come to.
That's
Okay,
fair.
I
sure.
know
It's
you.
fine. Whatever. Sure, you know me.
So
I got
you
it.
could drop us at a place you've deemed safe and continue on your path.
What happens if Brad is involved in this somehow and is not being extorted, but is actually doing this voluntarily?
Then that's... I have... You don't know him. I have a really hard time believing that.
Don't. We're talking hypotheticals.
You'd be surprised on how persuasive these people can be.
He might. Well, no, he
could be
probably
being
did read the
extorted.
terms
I will
and
give
conditions.
him the benefit of the doubt. But what do we do if he's in cahoots and he's doing this on his own volition?
He's already met with the guy several times.
If you have proof, then fine. But you gotta know.
All right.
And
Well,
I know you know the importance of making sure you've got the job done right. This is her father.
Right.
Jacob, do you want to go with them? I mean, I don't really want to take you into the Citadel, but I'm also afraid of other people doing things. Jacob, do you want to go with them?
There's not a good option.
Not really.
You're
Yeah.
100% right, kiddo. There's not a
I
good
really.
option.
So you guys think
There's a lot of risk
that
involved no matter what we do.
LSG works for Lord Arpetrix?
Yep.
Who's connected to Lord Ashraphael?
You are
Yep.
really
who's
good at
connected
pronouncing these
to
names, kid.
Amoritar. Yeah, it's kind of important.
He actually puts effort into it.
They all want me dead. You learn their names pretty quickly. Or they want me not dead.
They don't
me
want you
theirs. They want me
want to brainwash
for
you.
bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
honestly, and between you and Edna May, you're fairly capable.
It's
Like,
true.
We would be leaving then Kaylee and Emily with
You could help.
a little bit of
You-
protection there.
You can help protect.
Yeah. That I don't really want to go knock on the guy who wants to kidnap me's door.
No.
Good call. I don't
Which is
want
fair.
to do that either.
So we leave him with them. We give him one of the Rocky Talkies.
Oh yeah. Good.
Yeah.
I forgot about
Yeah.
this.
Absolutely.
You guys are the adults. I'll go with your suggestion.
We know that
You've
in the
kept me safe this long.
I think it's not a bad idea. And if we make it out of here, we're coming back anyway. So
Elliot, thoughts?
if
Sorry, I
we
cut you
don't come back in like 2 days, though, you all have to get somewhere else that's safe.
2
Yeah.
days?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think 2 days is the absolute fucking max.
Agreed.
because Jacob, we know that we were trying to keep you behind in the past, and you got mildly upset about that, which was understandable.
Yeah.
We think that
Yeah.
you've seen enough and you've grown enough that we'll respect your wishes.
I think there's a difference between, oh shit, another building's haunted,
Yeah,
and, oh, we're going to go knock on the big bad guy's front door.
yeah, we would
I
prefer
mean, ideally
that you
not the
stayed
front
safe.
door, but
We would prefer that you stayed safe. However, if you were adamant that you came with us, we would take you. That's the reason. But I personally would rather have you stay with Edna May and Kay and Emily while we did this. That's my preference.
How would we keep them safe if something? If let's say, for example,
Honestly, the only safe way is for us all to get out of here and never come back. But somebody, Kay, has decided that she's going to put all of our lives at risk, including her daughters, over a guy that may be in cahoots, or he
could
may
be completely innocent and shouldn't die.
You're risking our lives on a
That's
lot
For
of
what
my
us.
sounds familiar to
husband,
me.
yes.
That's
For
very.
her father, the man who raised her.
That's very.
I can't let my daughter think that her father is dead unless we know he's dead.
Well, hey, Kay, can you go to the Citadel and knock on the door and ask them what may have happened to your husband?
I didn't ask you guys to do anything. You came to my door.
That's true.
I
You
mean-
told me you're providing help.
Would you leave without your wife?
You're asking two people who've been through terrible divorces.
Yeah, but Mel doesn't actually know anybody who has Mel
However,
doesn't know
healthy
anybody in a
relationship
healthy
goes.
relationship.
Not a single one of you. Well, memory.
to be fair,
Parents love each other.
to be fair,
Do you think your dad
though
would
I
leave, or your mom
despise
would leave
her, I
without
am
your
still
dad?
trying to help her get out into a safe situation.
That's
Yeah,
your
you want
opinion
your
doesn't
daughter
matter
to
at
have
this
her
point.
mom. You've said that.
Yeah.
pretty
That's really
clearly.
what this is about. That has nothing to do with Kay. What do you think your mom would?
Before I hated
Like, you're
her,
the
yes,
only
would've
person I
just
know
not liked her.
who knows people in healthy relationships.
That's challenging. I think she would want to, but when capability does not match the situation at hand, sometimes you don't have an option.
And I've got 5 people sitting in front of me who are becoming literal folk legends who offered me
So you put
Their
that
help.
together then, huh?
super subtle with your corrections throughout my story.
I did punch a god, by the way. No one's
Okay.
talking about that.
I don't think anybody was there for that. Us. Well, not even. I think it was just you.
I think it was literally just you and Oob.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so right now we're all going to go out of town. We're going to drop the 4 of you off. The 5 of us are going to come back and go try to find out what happened to Brad. Is that what we're doing?
That's the plan.
Okay, let's do it. Let's go.
Yep.
Because waiting around here is
Ain't
not
gonna fix
making
it.
It's gonna
anything
make it
better.
worse. Yep.
I don't think my parents would have even noticed my disappearance. So this is all weird.
Can
Stealth is the game. You got to do this quiet.
can we just go? Like, I don't know.
Can we leave town? Like, if we start leaving town, like, what happened?
Have we ran into what we thought was the
All
barrier?
Kay knows is there's rumors that they're trying to keep people in.
Well, let's
There's
get
So
on.
she
attack.
hasn't experienced
She
it.
hasn't
Okay.
Because we could.
especially because she only has foot travel.
That's fair.
Like it'd
Okay.
be a couple day
Yeah.
walk.
I mean, the worst we go to the gate and they say, no, you can't leave. Because I'm sure other people have said it. And we go, oh, okay, darn, and turn around and figure out what we're going to do then.
Okay, let's head
Let's
to
do
the
that.
nearest towns.
Cool. That's where we're gonna end. Theater of the Mind presents Retribution as Amanda Arfsten as Mel Kelly, Jeremy Arfsten as Elliot Brandybane, Michael Bernal as Ulnok Varker Johnson, Michael Downs as James O'Brien, Kasey Weingarten as Emery Lee, and myself, Mike Schock, as your Dungeon Master. The advertisement segment this week is another quick one. We are still continuing forward with the Wizards and Wine event in Palisade at Restoration Vineyard and our Barbs and Brews event in Fruta at the Fruta Tavern. Our next couple events are Wiz and Wine on the 25th and Barbs and Brews on the 2nd. Both events are increasingly popular and our seating is limited, so snag your spot early. We release episodes every 2 weeks, so our next episode will drop on June 8th. As always, we have a promo code for both Pinecast, who we use to host our podcast, and Epidemic Sounds, where we get most of our music. The songs we use today in order are Unsettling Mystery by Anna Dager and Hannah Ekstrom, The Thirst by Belladonna Strings, Grieg's Holberg Suite Opus 40 No. 4 Air, as performed by the Odyssey Orchestra, conducted by Eric Jacobson, and Meridian by Luba Hillman. The Theater of the Mind intro and outro were written by Mike Shaw. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents either are products of our collective imagination or are used in a fictitious manner. Any resemblance to actual events, places, or people, living or dead, is entirely coincidental. But it was funny. We watched Mrs. Doubtfire last night.
Fun.
And it was so funny watching because that came out in the late 80s.
I feel like that one may not have aged well.
Better than I expect. I mean, there's definitely some like really not so hot, trans jokes.
Yeah.
But honestly, the bulk of the movie's really not terrible age-wise.
Oh, honey, I'm so happy. I knew you'd understand.
Yeah, but I was gonna say once you've seen the birdcage, that just makes it funnier.
But there's a funny scene where they're trying to sell Pierce Brosnan as the super hot, love interest dude. And they got him shirtless on the diving board. And like you're looking at it like that used to be like, holy shit, that dude is fit as fuck. And he's kind of sort of got like a hint of a chest. And he's just like a dude.
He looks like the dude.
Yeah, he's just like a dude.
An average guy.
Like nowadays, that would be fucking Chris Hemsworth with 15-pack abs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And like you're watching that, and you're like,
CGI
oh,
for
some
the most part.
dudes on TV used to look like people.
Yeah.
but women.
That's
But I was
achievable.
gonna
I
say,
could
but
do
women
that.
have
Yeah,
never
I
been
know
allowed.
that.
But women have never been allowed to look like people on
Well,
TV.
no.
I had to look it up. Mrs. Doubtfire was 93.
Yeah, I was gonna
93.
say I remember
93.
when Mrs. Doubtfire came out because it was one of those ones that was like weirdly kids could watch it, but we did not understand what was happening at all.
It is a lot of fun to rewatch as an adult
Yeah.
to realize how much of the movie you didn't understand.
Oh yeah, no, I did not follow that at all as a kid.
But like those poor kids.
Wait a minute. When it came out, you were 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, it wouldn't have made a lot of sense.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, no, she watched a movie about
You're
a dude
correct.
dressing
No.
up.
Yeah, I watched a
We
dude.
watched a movie about a man having a fucking breakdown.
Yeah, no, I watched a movie about a guy who was dressing up like a grandmother for some inexplicable adult reason. Like that was literally all it was. Cool prosthetics. Like,
Where both of those parents are terrible parents.
right?
Oh yeah.
They both suck. Him particularly.
Yeah, I feel like that's maybe the part that might not have aged well is the whole premise behind the occurrences. I'm like, that doesn't feel okay.
No. Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. If I came home and my friend had rented a farm and put it in my house, and this wasn't the first time an incident of that level had occurred.
Fair.
If it even was the first time, I'd be like, what the fuck?
What were you thinking?
Yeah, I would love to know the decision process you went down to think this was acceptable.
Walk me through this thought process.
Yeah. But
I'd really rather.
and then immediately after that, having a screaming match and demanding a divorce on your kid's birthday within 10 feet of your kid. Like, okay, yeah, you both suck. Like, you're both terrible parents. The only character in that whole fucking movie that makes sense is the judge. It's like, no, you nailed this, sir.
Yeah, and the judge is
You're
over
on
here.
it.
And I feel like the judge is over here going, the things I have to do.
The most believable part is it takes place in the 90s in San Francisco.
Yeah, that actually.
This feels like a
makes
San
sense.
Francisco.
This feels very much like a San Francisco problem.